Updating news for a celebrity Metro Atlanta family out of Milton tonight. Good evening and welcome. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryan. Police say a body was pulled from a pond near the home of rapper Lil Jon's son, who was reported missing on Tuesday. They believe it is the body of 27-year-old Nathan Smith, also known as Atlanta DJ Young Slade.
Let's get out to Fox 5's Angelique Proctor, who has been on top of this story all afternoon. Angelique, you're standing just yards from where this body was found.
That is exactly right. Good evening to you both. Lil Jon finally breaking his silence, saying that his family is just devastated. Take a look behind me and you can see that pond where this body was found.
I feel like this is our family, this is our neighbor.
Milton residents feel the nagging pain of such a profound loss for the Smith family. Milton police confirmed a body found just before noon Friday is likely that of Atlanta DJ Young Slade, who was on the rise. Slade, who's real...
What his eyebrows at? What his eyebrows at, folk? What y'all do to little homie, man? He cut his hair. He looks sick. Was he sick? See, they don't want to talk about it. They want privacy. I get that, but look how he look, y'all.
Name was Nathan Smith.
Look,
recently visited the state.
Totally different guy.
Atlanta, but Friday afternoon.
Look at him. Totally different little guy, man. Look happy. What the hell? What they do to little homie?
Cherokee County divers who discovered what is believed to be the DJ's remains.
We're hoping to find him
alive,
and it appears that he's gone. So the activity here around the lake has gotten more direct. I've heard the canines were here. It just seems like they keep coming back to the lake. So I think just got really sad when you think about the cold temperatures and the ability to survive something, just being outside, forget being in the water.
Did you actually see a body bag out here?
I did. Yeah.
So many people are suffering and feeling the finality of it all. Many, like Georgia Hine, are praying for the Smith family. Milton police say they will not comment further until the medical examiner positively identifies the body. Slade's neighbors put the tragedy in perspective.
You think of somebody in that bigger light, and then you think, he's just a person. He's just a person like you and me, and he has feelings, and he lost his son today.
Now, the Smith family had asked for privacy. They did release a statement to TMZ that says, in part, the family is just devastated. Nathan was the kindest human being you would ever meet. He was immensely caring, thoughtful, polite, passionate, and warm-hearted. That is the very latest from Milton. Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Our hearts go out to their entire family. It's just tragic. Angelique, thanks.
All right. So I got something else for y'all. Got another news clip. And then I got my boy Anton Daniels at the end. I wonder if it had something to do with Lil Jon starting his new life with his new wife. I wonder if his son felt left. I wonder if his son felt a certain way about it. But it's tough, man. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Am I freezing up? We good? All right, we're going to start this.
In the last 15 minutes, rapper Lil Jon sent us a statement after searchers found his son dead in a pond. Thanks for being with us. I'm Wendy Corona.
And I'm Karen Greer. This afternoon, divers pulled the body from a pond near Mayfield Road. That's in Milton. Lil Jon telling Channel 2 Action News moments ago that he is extremely heartbroken for the tragic loss of his son. Adding 27-year-old Nathan Smith was, quote, the kindest human being you would ever meet. Channel 2's Baron Peterson is live along Mayfield Road. Baron, neighbors were afraid it was going to end this way.
Yeah, well, not everyone in this area knew Nathan Smith. Many were very, very familiar with his famous father, rapper Lil Jon. And Milton police say the body believed to be Smith's was recovered from this pond. On the banks of a small pond in Mayfield Park in Milton, the city's fire rescue department set up a tent. Around noon, divers with the Cherokee County Fire Department had pulled a body from the water and moved it undercover. Local resident Georgia Hine had hoped it wouldn't end like this.
It's so heartbreaking, just so sad.
Talking to all the news channels.
It's just right here. It's our neighbors.
Milton police say the remains are believed to be 27-year-old Nathan Smith, who had been reported missing Tuesday morning. Investigators say last seen leaving his nearby home under what they called unusual circumstances. By Friday morning, the teams focused the search to the pond. News Chopper 2 was overhead as the Fulton County Medical Examiner's van left the scene. Police say they have no indication of foul play, but the investigation remains open and active. Smith was in the music business, where he was better known as DJ Young Slade, the son of Grammy Award-winning artist Lil Jon.
I was very familiar with his dad's music, and maybe it's a generational thing. I don't know.
Look at her. She got happy talking about Lil Jon.
Official cause of death.
Her crunk days.
Police department extended condolences to the Smith family. Alive North Fulton County, Baron Peterson, Channel 2 Action.
Last one. I think he's using the same clip I use.
That is making headlines this afternoon. First, we want to check in with
Get
our
something to drink.
Angelique Proctor, who is on top of new developments, tragic ones at that, with the search of Atlanta rapper Lil Jon's son. It seems like there's been a devastating development here, Angelique. What more do we know?
Well, good afternoon to you, Tom. Yes, heartbreaking development here in the city of Milton. We are at Mayfield Park. This is the spot where Milton police had been looking for about 3.5 days. They do confirm for us that they did pull a body from this pond that you see here this afternoon. This is where they had been searching for 27-year-old Nathan Smith, who is well known in Atlanta circles as DJ Young Slade and is, as you said, the son of rapper Lil Jon. Well, Smith was last seen leaving his home around 6 a.m. on Tuesday. He was described as being disoriented and possibly being in need of assistance. And so for 3.5 days, police, canine, divers, and even a bloodhound had been searching for Smith. We do have some new images from Sky Fox 5. It was a...
So did the person who seen him leaving at 6 a.m. looking whatever she said, why they ain't call the police? Why they ain't follow him? Why they ain't try to help him? They just watch him? They just peeping? What's going on?
About 11:53 this morning, that officials found what they believe is the body of Nathan Smith. My colleague who was on the scene at the time tells me a body bag was brought to the scene. The medical examiner showed up, and we, as members of the media, were asked to move back. Then at approximately about 1:45, a gurney was put in a transport van, and that van pulled off. So many people in this family-friendly community were hoping for the best. I have talked to some of them since I have been here, but this Friday afternoon, there is utter sadness.
This is so sad, bro. This is so sad. And one of the reasons that it's so sad is because it seems like it's becoming a trend. First, you had Nancy Guthrie, who is Savannah Guthrie. She is the TV news anchor or the TV anchor, and her mother is going missing. And then you seen the video of the son and then the family pleading to find him. And then shortly after that, it was announced that Lil Jon's son was missing. And then this is the worst case scenario, because you never want to see it turn into them finding them and finding their body, because you always want them to be alive. You always hope that they're alive. You always hope that, or you hold out hope that the situation will turn out better and maybe they just got disoriented or whatever. But I'm still trying to mine out and find out exactly what happened and why.
Yeah.
He wound up here, right? He wound up in a lake. It's just a sad situation. But this is why we have to be also situationally aware. We have to be very, very mindful of the company that we keep. We got to be mindful of the people that we surround ourselves with.
Yeah.
And now, you're seeing a situation where somebody famous, right? Because it never hits home, or these type of things happen on a regular basis, but it never really hits home until it becomes a media story,
your home,
a national story,
or your
right?
home.
And Lil Jon, I was just looking at him and studying his life transformation, and I was so focused on the fact that he was doing so well with his fitness, with his health.
Yeah, because he got a new wife, he got a new baby. He kind of like started over. So that's true.
A lot of people had just recently rediscovered Lil Jon for how he looks now and the transformation and such a healthy lifestyle that he seemed to be leading. And now you got a situation where they saying that his son is being carried out of a lake, And again, I don't wish this type of stuff on my worst enemy. 3 things that I don't wish on people: jail without people actually being convicted in a court of law, or there's some significant evidence that shows that they committed the crime. I don't wish death on people, and I don't wish for people to not be able to feed their families, So when I'm looking at this and I'm putting it in perspective, it's like, man, I was just having a conversation with somebody earlier, and I was telling them, I said, I don't really think about tomorrow. I plan for it. I make sure I invest for it. I'm very aware and mindful of it.
You gotta live for the moment.
But
live for the
don't
day.
plan for tomorrow in the sense that, I focus more on tomorrow than I am on the present. When I'm with somebody, or when I'm hanging out with people, or I'm at an event, or I go to a holiday party or something like that, I'm present in the moment, because you just don't know what tomorrow brings.
Nope.
And seeing this story, and I didn't even get a chance to really react to it, to the missing part, before they then send out a debrief that basically says that they found his son in a lake. And that's bad. That's very, very bad. I wouldn't wish this on my worst.
Yeah, I ain't even have a. Yeah, he.
Now the Milton Police Department said,
and he does have a point, y'all, because I seen him missing. I think it was like 2 days ago, and I was looking at the case with the anchor lady, and like he just said, the family reading off the strip or whatever. You got the Epstein files going on. So, and I'm still loading the video from the Epstein files on one of my other pages. So things are just happening so fast, and it is sad. But I don't know, man. I got a cousin. I'm not gonna mention his name, but his brother took his life in the lake, and I've met his brother, chilled with his brother. I couldn't believe it when he told me. Yeah, took his clothes off, folded them up, walked in the lake. So that mental stuff is real. Depression, you got to be strong. You got to have faith. You got to talk. Let's finish this up. Just got a couple minutes.
it will not comment further on this case until the medical examiner positively identifies this body. And of course, the Smith family has asked for privacy, and we will, in fact, honor that. Tom.
Angelique, as you say, just a sad development in this case, and of course our thoughts and prayers go out to Lil Jon's family as they deal with the situation. Though I am curious, in the lead up to this disappearance and of course the discovery today, we had heard a lot about the fact that, as you mentioned, he may have been disoriented upon his disappearance.
Right, disoriented.
Medical assistance.
That's the word.
Did we know anything about his mental acuity? In other words, what might have set him off wandering in the first place?
You know, Tom, we do not have the answer to that. And I was just speaking to someone sort of inquiring about that very thing, his mental state of mind on Tuesday or of late. And they said they really did not know, but that is certainly a question that many people are asking right now, and we hope to get to the bottom of at some point. As we have said, Milton police are not answering any questions at this time because I'm curious as to who it was that saw him leaving his apartment at 6 a.m. looking disoriented. Someone obviously mentioned that aspect to Milton police because they shared it with us. So still a whole lot of questions here.
Yeah, a lot of unanswered questions indeed. Angelique Proctor on top of this tragic new development this afternoon for us.
Look at him down there, man. Look how he look, y'all.
I'm mining this out, and it says that Nathan Smith was only 27 years old. Gosh, this is so messed up. They're saying that he was only 27 years old. He was reported missing. The body was discovered in the area that he was reported missing. They're saying after being unable to locate him, the teams expanded the search to include a pond. On February 6th, which is today, recording this video earlier at 11:53 a.m., the divers located and recovered the body from the pond. No further details will be released until the official cause and the manner of death are determined by the Fulton County medical examiner. And it's just messed up. It's really, really messed up. Lil Jon released a statement that said, "I am extremely heartbroken for the tragic loss of our son. His mother and I are devastated. Nathan was the kindest human," so he confirmed that this is basically him, "being you would ever meet. He was immensely caring, thoughtful, polite, passionate, and warm-hearted, and he loved his family and the friends and his life to the fullest. He was amazingly talented young man, a music producer, an artist, and engineer."
He's reading this from TMZ.
Statement continued, "We love Nathan with all of our hearts and are incredibly proud of him. He was loved and appreciated in our latest times, or in our last times together. We were comforted in knowing that we expressed that very sentiment to him. Thank you for all of your prayers and support in trying to locate him over the last several days. Thank you for the entire Milton Police Department involved." And then he names the detectives and the K9 units and all of those different types of people. They said the subject ran out of his house and has been missing since. Subject left on foot and does not possess a phone. He may be disoriented, in need of assistance. Family and friends are concerned for his safety. Crazy. So crazy. Well, listen, they saying that as of right now, no foul play is suspected. And it was just a tragedy of some sort. And so because the family are asking for grace,
right,
I guess that's what we have to extend them. But let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure.
All right. Take care of your family. Love your people. Love yourself. If you got something on your heart, get it off. If you like it, subscribe. Click that button. Follow me. See you next time, y'all. Stay strong.